First off, I want to say that the message I'm about to give is kind of heavy, so trigger warning. Also, there's kind of multiple messages in one, so bear with me while I try to articulate. Recently, when I was showering, suddenly the room felt like it was filling with smoke, and it was actually hurting my lungs. And my mind automatically thought that there was some kind of fire, so I ran out of the room only to find nothing was wrong. I've also been having kind of intense dreams about kidnapping and torture. I've been heavily seeing things about the Salem witch trials, and I've been seeing a lot about ancestors watching over. Now, this part of the message obviously isn't meant for everyone, but I'm getting strongly that somebody has ancestry dated back to the Salem witch trials, where your ancestor might have been a witch burned at the stake. And with that, I'm kind of getting that they want to tell you how proud they are of you. I'm getting that maybe you're somebody who has had kind of spiritual and paranormal experience all your life, and you kind of were scared and worried by this. You didn't know how to handle all of this, and I'm getting that recently you might have had a major spiritual awakening. They want you to know how proud they are of you for kind of finally accepting and embracing the abilities that you have. You are very spiritually gifted, and this comes from your ancestry. Your lineage is all very powerful, a very powerful line of witches. You might notice that all of the women in your family might be very gifted, whether they acknowledge it or not. Now, with that, I also want to add that anyone who practices witchcraft or channels spiritually in any way is very lucky, because a long time ago, if people were seen as witches, they would obviously be burned at the stake and tortured. And that being said, I also want to add that I have seen a lot of articles lately about other countries outside of the US that there are still mobs going out and finding alleged witches and getting rid of them. I saw an article about a family pretty recently that they got rid of them for being witches. I'm just kind of trying to put this message out there because I don't think we realize fully how lucky we are to publicly express our spirituality, witchcraft, our practices, because back in the day we were hunted and killed, and there are countries that are still exterminating people who have gifts of spirituality. So I think that anyone who practices, if you're seeing this, just kind of feel the weight of that and feel how fortunate we are, have a little gratitude, and know that our spiritual ancestors are standing by our sides. And I feel like because of them, we're able to be who we are today. I feel like that's a pretty heavy weight, the fact that they went through such scary things, went through such terrible things, and it's huge that we're able to publicly practice the way that we can today and be so outward.